Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today I'm so excited to show you this beautiful 4-bedroom property behind me. Beautiful red brick with contemporary details, lots of amazing fittings for us to tour. So the specs on this property is that it's a 4-bedroom property. It's 2,300 square feet and it's on sale for around £900,000. If that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and we'll tour the whole thing together. So welcome to your entryway. First things first, I want to point out all the unique details of this entryway. Number one, this is one of the most dynamic entryways that I've been in for a long time. In fact, I can hear my voice kind of echoing because it's actually quite spacious and grand. First things first, let me just point out the details. I love the fact that choir matting is basically integrated into this property from the get-go. So they've already thought about the transition of dirty shoes into this beautiful, what appears to me to be Amtico flooring. They've got a full height glazing panel that's frosted for privacy. And obviously you've got your little viewfinder. That's what it's called. A keyhole through the front door. You've got taller than average floor to ceiling heights, and I can see the theme in this house is going to be chrome details to the whole hardware. So coming into this entryway, if I'm 1.5 meters, is going to be at least 2 meters wide. So forget the word corridor. We are not using corridor in this house. This is a foyer, an entryway. And okay, so first things first, I said it was dynamic. Have you seen this diagonal wall? We're going to be seeing that throughout the rest of the floor plan. First things first, let's look through this mystery door. I said that, but before we do that, let's talk about the door. So we've got the stepped edge profile to the architraves, and they've continued that in the skirting board. I love the finishes and the fact that they've done the sealant between the skirting board and the flooring, which helps with sound, noise reduction, or drafts as well. So this is a store cupboard, and I'm going to check what's in here. So yeah, this is going to be your cloak. Most likely going to be your cloak or store. Fantastic position to have it as well. And then they've got these white paneled wooden doors as well here. Beautiful chrome handles as well. And then let's come into the rest of the home. We've got another diagonal aspect there, and then that's the rest of the house. But first, let's come into this space. And yes, actually, how could I forget? Let me do a little demo. Guys, you have 2 glazed double doors, wooden double doors, and these would have had to be fire doors, so I'm super impressed. You come into this main room, which has been staged as a cinema. Wow, the staging is beautiful. This wallpaper, absolutely beautiful. But forget about the wallpaper. Here at Property Vlogs, we're going to talk to you the pros and cons of the actual architecture in here. So let's start with the fact that it's a nicely proportioned living area, which you could probably use as an alternative room. I was going to say my usual, use it as a spare room, but not with those glazed doors. It wouldn't be appropriate. But let's come into this space. We are flooded with natural light. With this square bay window, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panes, huge panes of glass bringing in so much light. And then you've got this back wall with another window there. So there's a second aspect looking over the side of the property. Fantastic. They've staged it with a humongous sofa, which is like a cinema style sofa, but this would be like probably a 3-seater, a 2-seater, and a little nook in that corner there. There is central heating to this whole ground floor as well. I think that's standard. So there's no underfloor heating. It is radiators and central heating. The floor to ceiling again is fantastic. And given the fact that this whole room is painted in dark colors, you can still appreciate the scale and the size of the room. So let's go back into the corridor. Again, the angular floor plan, you can see it. So in this mystery room, I think this is going to be the powder room, downstairs toilet. I love the brushed chrome light fitting, light sockets as well. So let's come into here. Oh, there's a theme. So we've got another fabulous display of this beautiful wallpaper, but let's not look at the wallpaper. Let's focus on what you're actually getting, because you have to remember, guys, In your own new build property, it's going to be all white painted. It's going to be a blank canvas. So we have to really try hard to look beyond the beauty of the show home and the amazing aromas, which I'm currently smelling from the candles. So this downstairs toilet is Rocker white goods. So there's a toilet and a sink. This is a hidden cistern. So the whole water, the flushing system is behind this kind of built out part of the wall. There's a nice little ledge for decor, and the flooring continues. There's no threshold strip, which means that it makes this space feel even bigger. We've got a heated towel rail here as well, which is based off the central heating, and a lovely space just to add like a little bit of a personal touch here. I love it. Fantastic. So coming back into here, so that's your downstairs toilet, really nice position. It's fitted with a Nest system as well. So that's a bonus as well for anyone who's energy conscious. So coming into here, let's go through this. I think they could have done with making this a glazed door, you know, or maybe they wanted a bit of suspense. But anyway, if you want suspense, let's give you suspense. Come into this room, guys. Wow. I love it. I say that about every property, don't I? But it's so nice. The proportions are further kind of demonstrated by the way they've staged it. So normally with staging, they put some awkward pieces to make you think, oh, this works. No, guys, this layout works. We've got an L-shaped floor plan, which means that you can have the flow through the rooms is so nicely thought through. You've got your kitchen, which is separated away from your living area and dining. So this is the kitchen area. As you can see, there's a fixed island with like a really beautiful silestone worktop. And we've got these beautiful kind of dark gray panels as well. This is your cabinets are going to be in that same material, I believe. And that's quite a cool detail at the bottom of the cabinet as well. It's like a stainless steel strip at the bottom. So let's not get too carried away. Let us look at the kitchen and the spec of the kitchen. We've got recessed spotlights to the kitchen. I'm not sure if that's standard, but just bear in mind that that's what they've done here. We've got a beautiful Southstone worktop as well with the fabricated grooves into it with a 1.5 bowl, and the sink is by Karen Phoenix. The tap is Vado tap, stainless steel as well, so it all works together. Chrome and stainless steel, fantastic paired together. Would have been nice probably if they did the upstand a bit more so that you'd have more protection against splashing, but essentially what you'd end up doing is tiling across the back of that if you really wanted more protection. I've got a fantastic slot window facing the rear garden, bringing in lots of light. So again, whilst you're doing the washing up, you might not have a window right in front of you, but you have one just next to you. I think this is going to be the boiler. Yep, so this is an ideal Logic System S2 boiler to the kitchen, and let's go through everything without looking too frantic. So this is a Bosch washing machine. Again, let's test. Is this soft closer? Yes, guys, these are soft closing cupboards. Oh, dishwasher as well. So you've got a dishwasher there integrated, and then again storage right below the hob, which is a electric hob by Bosch. You've got an electric induction, electric, of course it's going to be electric. You've got basically a Bosch extract fan as well above the cooker, and they've carried the worktop, the same material, all the way up here, and it's beautiful. I love the way it feels. It's durable, and it's obviously longer lasting than laminate, and it costs more, so well done to the developer for doing that. And then you've got your brushed stainless steel light sockets as well, and appliance sockets, lots and lots of storage as well. I love the way they've done the little excess space. They've done it in the same theme. You've got your integrated appliances as well, your ovens in there, and then they've got this recessed LED lighting strip, so this corner, which would have otherwise been an awkward corner, is actually well lit and becomes a feature. I love that. You've got your fridge freezer in a 70-30 ratio, so lots of fresh food, guys, just remember that. And then what's going on in the island? Let's have a look. Storage, and storage. I think, I'm going to hazard a guess, check with the developer, but as in the description as well to read more details. But essentially, this probably would be where you could upgrade to a wine a wine cooler as well. But yeah, this is beautiful. Also functions as a breakfast bar as well, a diner. So there's a lot of interaction in the space. I love it. It's done in dark colors, which is just like a statement. And then we've got off the kitchen is a dining area as well with a nicely sized radiator behind it. This has been staged with for six-seater, but I think you could definitely expand on that. They've maintained the flow through the spaces. And before I leave the space, I feel like I'm going to forget this door. So let's have a look what's in here. Okay, so this is an additional storage space under the stairs. Fantastic. And that's where your internet router is. Fantastic. Love it. Love that lighting as well. Well done, developer. Well done. So coming into this space, we've got 2 roof lights. They're key light roof lights as well. And then you've got a feature spotlight area in the middle of that as well. It's vaulted as well in the roof. So it's sloping and it mimics the shape of the roof above. So it's not a flat ceiling. Fantastic, because it makes the space feel even bigger than what it is. And then you've got a space here, little snug / living area for like a sofa, a TV there, or maybe art or storage. And then these are aluminium bifolding doors. And what's cool about these, I'm going to triple check, but I do think that I can confirm that on the inside these are grey, but on the inside these are white, and on the outside they're grey. So that's extra attention to detail. I love that. And then the threshold change between the inside and the outside is so minimal. So it's going to help you flow between the inside and the outside. If you look at the garden, beautiful feature and landscaping, but let's look at the proportions of the garden. It looks like it's at least 10 meters long. I'm quite good with guessing lengths, but again, check the details of the developer. And with most new builds, every garden is different. So again, let's look at the proportions. As you can see, as I walk through this space, there's a really lovely flow to it. And I really, really think it's been well designed. So let's come back into this space. Now let's go to the first floor. Right, so the staircase has wooden banister and handrails and carpeted treads. You've got a window on the mid landing area. Great. Bringing in light. It is facing the other property, which is why it's not flooding it with light. But I'm telling you, without that window, you would notice that it would be a lot darker. So that's always a bonus. So now we're on the first floor of this 2-story property. So the landing, beautifully proportioned. I just kind of don't know where to start. There's so many rooms. But let's start with this one, since I'm already holding the door. Wow, this is your family bath. It's got a 3-piece suite with a shower over bath. I love this tiling. I feel like I've seen it before. Looks like porcelain tiles as well in a high gloss finish and a really cool grey toned tile with great chrome edging strips as well, an effect. We've got a rocker sink with a floating vanity. Storage has already been considered. Then you've got your toilet, your full height heated towel rail, and a beautifully proportioned bathtub to the space. The flooring in there is probably Antico flooring as well, and that's the bathroom in the same style as the rest of the house. And then coming into this room, wow, you've got an upstairs lounge. This again, maybe we'll just give you a couple of seconds. Admire the staging. Beautiful, fantastic. Wow, fantastic. I love it. Proportions wise, this room is well proportioned. I love the fact that you have an option for 2 windows, 2 large windows, and both are opening as well, so you can get lots of ventilation in the warmer months. You've got really, really good proportions, taller than average floor to ceiling heights. And again, I'm all the way over here with a large 3-seater, which could be an L-shaped sofa if you want it. And then another large 3-seater over there, 2 3-seaters in the house on the first floor. This could also potentially be a bedroom. So if you really wanted, I think it could count as a bedroom. You'd obviously put a Super King bed. You could probably put the bed over here or on that wall and have the dressers and wardrobes on the opposite wall. There's a nice little nook here, which if you wanted to, you can make like into a little mini bar area. And yeah, essentially your TV could go there. Whenever you get a space like this, sometimes I am a bit lost for words because it is almost like an ideal room. There's literally, you can do literally anything with it. It could be a cinema room, a guest room, a study, a playroom. It is so well proportioned. It doesn't dictate what you do with it. You can do pretty much anything you want. So coming back into the landing, we've got what appears to be a bathroom opposite. But before you get to the bathroom, we're now in what looks like it's a primary suite. Come in here. It's amazing. Wow, look at this. Wow, it is so lovely. So essentially, we've got a window facing the rear of the property, another large window facing the rear property, and then you've got double a set of French doors with a balcony next to it. Now that we're in this room, let's see the proportion. Let's discuss the proportions. So this area alone is the size of a bedroom. And then we've got another area adjacent to it, which is the size of a bigger bedroom, but it's all within your primary suite. So you've got what looks to be a super king there with a gorgeous velvet headboard behind it as well, almost full height. You've got large enough space either side for bedside tables and probably even more furniture. The way it's been staged is obviously this is where the bed goes, but I could see this area being maybe a dressing area if you wanted. You could have more wardrobes there, or a TV entertainment system, a reading area as well, lovely. And then behind you, which I'm going to show you really quickly, is the balcony. It is a paved balcony with a glass balustrade. Yes, glass balustrade and stainless steel handrails to it. Double doors that open up, and then you can look over the front of your property, your car, and the view ahead. It is really, really lovely. Another little seating area. So whilst somebody's in the bed, maybe you could also speak to somebody whilst they're sat here. You could read, or it's just got a very relaxed vibe. And then you've got another independent control panel for your Nest system. So I think this room itself is probably isolated from the rest of the house, which is a fantastic touch for the primary bedroom. So again, look how spacious this is as well. This is just access between the rooms. So the first space I'm going to show you behind this door is your walk-in wardrobe area. Beautifully fitted. You could fit it out with all the lights and everything, floor to ceiling lights. We've done a lighting feature above. You can have his and hers, or all his or all hers. Floor to ceiling, beautifully considered. Get ready over there in your full length mirror, and then come out and then go. But let's go into the final space here, and this is the ensuite. So this ensuite has been fully tiled, which is likely going to be an upgrade. There's a window there letting in lots of natural light and ventilation, and the whole length of this has been brought forward because of this hidden cistern and this the floating vanity. But it's a great opportunity for decor and toiletries and candles and everything that just sets a lovely mood. You've got a very tall central heating connected towel rail and a shower there that's quite spacious with a handheld device on the shower, and then spotlights to the whole room, beautiful Antica flooring to the ensuite, and the color pairings is just fantastic. Going back into the corridor now, I think that's covered the first floor, so let's go to the second floor. So we go up another set of steps, and it's like deja vu because I'm like, have we been here before? No, we haven't. There's another window on the side bringing in lots of natural light. So let's go to the final floor, the second floor, and let's just go by instinct straight into this room. So this room is the bathroom on this floor. Again, that beautiful tiling we saw before. You can just briefly look through this room and you can see it's the same quality level of fittings. The ceiling heights here are closer to your standard of 2.4. With that being the second floor, that is a bonus. Most second floors are actually quite short in terms of floor to ceiling heights. Through this mystery door is your hot water cylinder as well, and additional space for storage. That also leads me to guess that maybe there are thermostatic showers to this whole property rather than electric showers, which is always a bonus. And then this final room is a bedroom. You've got a window right in front of you. You've got a double bed. I think that's a king, actually. I think it's a king. It's not a double. It's quite big. A king size bed. Beautiful beautiful headboard behind it. It's embroidered. I love that. So you've got enough space for a dramatic feature. You've got your sloping ceiling just above the bed, but it's nowhere near your head height. So you're not going to walk into it and hit your head there. And anyway, you're lying down in that portion of the area. So this is your bedroom. Again, I see another Nest control, which makes me think, wow, I can even control this room itself. This room leads into an ensuite. There's no natural light here, so there is an extractor to circulate the air. They've gone with like a more neutral stone colored theme here as well. So again, you can see the fittings, the shower, the toilet and the sink, and a hidden cistern there. Coming back out of this room, again, you can see the space. You can have a little seating nook, dressing area. You've got a door there, which leads to a wardrobe area, closet. And then you've got another closet here. And you know what? I did think, oh, it's connected. I was going to say, why didn't they connect it? It is connected. There's a reason why they've done this wall here. We'll have to ask the developer why they've done that. But there'll be a reason for it. Otherwise, you'd probably connect the whole thing together. But anyway, that is this room on this floor. And then coming back into the landing area, there are 2 additional rooms. Wow. So the room on my left is another double bedroom. And you can see here, this now looks like it could be a small double bed. So maybe it is a single room where you can fit a small double inside. It's got a full window facing the back of the property. So not one of those tiny dormer windows. It is a proper bedroom in its own right, with a sloping ceiling, space for a wardrobe over there, and a TV mount, lovely proportions. And then the final room on this floor is, oh, this is adorable. This is a single bedroom, but you could fit a double in here easily if you don't mind moving it across the wall. It's not great to move double bedroom beds against the wall, but if it's just one person sleeping there, it's fine. Just single bedroom with a window facing the back of the property. You've got the vaulted ceiling, an additional roof light as well. Fantastic. And then wardrobes on that wall. So now that we've gone through this entire humongous house, the first thing I wanted to say that if you watched all the way through to this point, thank you so much. If you liked what you saw, well, you better give it a thumbs up. And then let us know in the comments your favorite part of the house. If you're not really into those technical details, let us know what was your favorite decor item, the interior staging, and what you liked that the developer put in. But most of all, do not leave this video without subscribing so that we see you next week on our next video. If you liked what you saw, we'll see you in our next video. Bye.